All right, Shalom family. It's your brother Matt coming with another breakdown. Today brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. See my eyes? Give me a little nap, man. I'm cool now. Got me a nice little spot. One of my spots. I got several that I go to. I know it's just like, you know, some of these spots, man. Well, pretty much all of them, man. Most High just speaks to me, man. And, you know, nothing like it. Although he speaks to me all day, but like when I get ready to do a message or something, man, it's essential that you can hear what he's telling you to do. You know what I mean? So, told y'all earlier that I was going to explain something to y'all about, you see how they attacking us, messing with your comments and all of that. They're trying to stop us from communicating. They're trying to do things to fuck up the comment board. They're just doing all manner of wickedness, man. Just want to let y'all know, it's nothing new, man. All right? All throughout time, we've had to deal with the same fucking thing from the same wicked-ass motherfuckers, man. It's the last go-round, though. All right? So, don't get dismayed. Don't get depressed. Don't get all of that. You know, if you got to change your profile, change it. We'll figure out who you are. Do what these bastards do, man. Change it up. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to stop, man. Came too goddamn far for that. Plus, quitting not in me. I ain't no quitter, man. You know, I'll do this shit all day. So, I want to show y'all today in the scriptures just how not new this is. All right, because right now we're building something. All right, we're building shit. I mean, we're building the house of David. We're building 144,000. We're building you know, we're building ourselves, man. We're becoming that spiritual temple that Yahweh Shai is going to require without spot or wrinkle when he comes back, man. So, gotta expect some opposition, even though it's irritating as fuck, man. All right. So, let's go into the scriptures. I know y'all ready to start munching on these scriptures, man. That's a good thing. Always stay hungry like that. Always. Always. You ain't never full when it comes to the scriptures, you know. Nag me. All right? Nag the shit out of me. Get mad. Rush me. Y'all got it? All right. We're going to go to the Old Testament book of Ezra, chapter 1. Right? And we're going to find out what the deal is with this. This story is like, it's a trip, man. You'll see how it ties into now. All right, so let's roll. Ezra chapter 1, verse 1. Now in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled, the Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom and put it also in writing, saying, all right, thus saith Cyrus, king of Persia, the Lord God of heaven hath given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and have charged me to build him an house at Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Now, did y'all hear this? This is Cyrus, the king of Persia. The Most High stirred up his spirit. He's not even Israel. So the Most High can do what he want to do, man. He stirred up a heathen king to build his house. Ain't that something? Thus saith Cyrus, king of Persia, the Lord God of heaven hath given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he hath charged me to build him a house at Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Crazy. Verse 3. Who is there among you of all his people, and the power be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Judah, and build the house of the Lord, power of Israel. He is the power which is in Jerusalem. Verse 4. And whosoever remaineth in any place where he sojourneth, let the men of this place help him with silver and with gold and with goods and with beasts, beside the freewill offering for the house of the power that is in Jerusalem. Verse 5. Then rose up the chief of the fathers of Judah and Benjamin, and the priests and the Levites, and all them whose spirit power had raised, to go up to build the house of the Lord which is in Jerusalem. Verse 6. And all they that were about them strengthened their hands with vessels of silver, with gold, with goods, and with beasts, and with precious things, beside all that was willingly offered. Also Cyrus the king brought forth the vessels of the house of the Lord, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought forth out of Jerusalem, and put them in the house of his gods. So when Nebuchadnezzar took us captive, he took all our shit and put it in his house, man. Jacked us for everything. Cyrus giving it back. Verse 8. Even those did Cyrus king of Persia bring forth by the hand of Mithridates the treasurer, and numbered them to Sheshbazzar the prince of Judah. All right. So Cyrus had his leaders, all right, in his kingdom, give the Israelites back their stuff, man. Verse 10. That's what they got. 30 basins of gold, silver basins of a second sort, 410, and other vessels 1,000. All vessels of gold and of silver were 5,400. All these that Sheshbazzar bring up with them of the captivity that were brought up from Babylon unto Jerusalem. All right, so this is what happens. The Most High stirred up the king Cyrus to allow us to rebuild the temple. Right? Y'all ready? All right. Now look what happens. Anytime the Most High does something, man, here come the fucking demons. Let's go to let's go to Ezra chapter 4, starting at verse 1. Ezra 4 and 1. Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto the Lord, power of Israel, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers, and said unto them, Let us build with you. For we seek your God as ye do, and we sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. For Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our power, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord, power of Israel, as King Cyrus the king of Persia have commanded us. So here come the wicked ass heathens trying to get in on it. All right, then we're supposed to shut them down. Like, no, we got it. Did that fix things? Nope. Verse 4. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in the building. Did you hear that shit? Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in the building. Ain't we getting troubled in the building? Right now. To put it plainly, they start fucking with them. All right? Y'all see? Verse 5. And hire counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even unto the reign of Darius, the king of Persia. They fuck with us all the way until Cyrus died, man. They didn't quit. Kept fucking with us, man. Don't that sound familiar? Verse 6. And in the reign of Ahasuerus, in the beginning of his reign, all right, wrote they unto him an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem. These motherfuckers wrote letters, man. Verse 7. And in the days of Artaxerxes wrote Bishlam, Mithridates, Tabeel, and the rest of their companions, all right, unto Artaxerxes, king of Persia. And the writing of the letter was written in the Syrian tongue and interpreted in the Syrian tongue. They wrote some shit that we couldn't even understand. Alright? To Artaxerxes to stop us from doing what the fuck we was doing. Okay? Verse 8. Rehum the chancellor and Shimshai the scribe wrote a letter against Jerusalem to Artaxerxes, to the king, in this sort. That's what he wrote. Verse 9. Then wrote Rehum the chancellor and Shimshai the scribe and the rest of their companions, the Danites, the the Arphaxadites, no, the Arphaxadites, all right, try saying that 10 times, the Tarpolites and the Arphaxites, the Archavites, the Babylonians, the Susachites, the Deavites, and the Elamites. All of these people against us, and we ain't even bothering them, right? And the rest of the nations whom the great and noble Asnapar brought over and set in the cities of Samaria, and the rest that are on this side of the river at such a time. Verse 11. This is the copy of the letter they sent unto him, even unto Artaxerxes the king. Thy servants, the men on this side the river, and at such a time. Verse 12. That's what it says. Be it known unto thee, king, that the Jews which came up from thee to us are come unto Jerusalem, building the rebellious and the bad city, and have set up the walls thereof and joined the foundations. See, when the walls start getting built, when we start clicking up, getting together, motherfuckers get scared. Nothing new under the sun. Verse 13. Be it known now unto the king that if this city be builded and the wall set up again, then will they not pay toll, tribute, and custom, and so thou shalt damage the revenue of the kings. Ain't that what they do to us now? Got us paying taxes, got us paying for everything, charging the shit out of us, fucking us over. We can't even get a damn pothole fixed in our neighborhood. Pothole be there for 30 years. Same fucking one. Won't even send nobody with a damn truck, you know, with some damn asphalt in it to plug it up. Got us in the worst neighborhoods. But they take all of our fucking money and they want us to keep paying them. That's why these motherfuckers fuck with us, because they know once we get together, we're gonna be running shit, okay? They don't want us to not pay toll and tribute to them. That's what it's called. That's why you pay taxes and all of that. And yeah, everybody pay taxes, but not like us. They fuck us over, man, every chance they get. And they don't want us rising up. This is a way to stop us from rising, but it's not going to work. All right? Verse 14. Now, because we have maintenance from the king's palace, and it was not meet for us to see the king's dishonor, therefore have we sent and certified the king, that search may be made in the book of the records of thy fathers, so shalt thou find in the book of records, and know that this city is a rebellious city, and hurtful unto kings and provinces, and that they have moved sedition within the same of old time, for which cause was this city destroyed. They said, we destroyed Jerusalem, because if they get on top, then we gonna be on the bottom. That's basically what it's saying. They want to keep us on the bottom. That's what this is for. Oh yeah, it's big. It's big. Verse 16. We certify the king that if this city be builded again and the walls thereof set up, by this means thou shalt have no portion on this side of the river. He's saying, king, if you let this happen, you're going to get knocked out of power. That's what we do. Can't have two rulers. And we headed for rulership, and these motherfuckers are afraid. This is why the rod of iron get attacked the way it do. Verse 17. Then sent the king an answer unto Rehum the chancellor, and to Shimshai the scribe, and to the rest of their companions that dwell in Samaria, and unto the rest beyond the river, peace, and at such a time. The letter which he sent unto us have been plainly read before me, and I commanded, and search have been made. And it is found that this city of old time had made insurrection against kings, and that rebellion and sedition have been made therein. Now, you know what he's talking about. He's talking about the reign of King David and King Solomon, and how the Israelites were on top, and they paid tribute to us. They can't have that, right? Verse 20. There have been mighty kings also over Jerusalem, which have ruled over all countries beyond the river. See that there? And toll, tribute, and custom was paid unto them. See there? Somebody gonna pay, and they want it to be us. All right? This is why the letter was made. This is why they keep fucking with us, man. They want us to stay on the bottom, all right? And as long as we're on the bottom, we're no threat. They monitor this channel. They monitor what's being said. They got algorithms on there. They got spies. They got all kind of people. They got people that have come on here, tried to crack me, all right? Y'all be surprised the shit that I've gotten that they come against. If we wasn't a threat, they wouldn't be fucking with us. They'd be like, they're harmless. But they know that's not the case. We're not harmless. Not at all. So they gotta find new and improved ways to fuck with us, especially using our own bitch ass native people, right? And ones that pose to be us, like you, Rico. I really wish you would show your face. I wish you would make a video so we can hear who the fuck you are and all. But see, you too much of a bitch to do that, because you work for them. You either a nigga that sucked a dick to perpetuate this bullshit, or you're one of them. One of the two. All right. Verse 21. Give ye now commandment to cause these men to cease. He like, stop them niggas. And that this city be not builded until another commandment shall be given from me. So he like, stop it. Stop it. We can't have this. We can't let them get back. Cyrus is dead. I'm king now. Stop this shit. Verse 22. Take heed now that ye fail not to do this. Why should damage grow to the hurt of the kings? So their little letter worked. Now when the copy of King Artaxerxes' letter was read before Rehum and Shimshai the scribe and their companion, they went up in haste to Jerusalem unto the Jews and made them cease by force and power. When these motherfuckers got the letter, man, they was running. They want to make sure they got there in time. Hey, we got the letter. We got the letter. Stop building. Stop building. See? That's what they doing here. They're trying to stop us from building. Y'all see? There's nothing new under the sun. That's what Solomon said. There's nothing new under the sun, man. Okay? So, let's keep reading. Verse 24. Then ceased the work of the house of the power, which was at Jerusalem. So it ceased unto the 2nd year of the reign of King Darius in Persia. So it took a while. It took a while. Right? The shit got put on hold. So, when we are building, we have to expect bullshit. We have to expect it. All right. Now, we're not building a physical temple now. No, we're building a spiritual one. Everything is spiritual now. In the ancient world, things were physical. Battles were physical. Fighting was physical. We went at each other with swords, you know, slings, maces, balls with spikes on them. All right. People was getting their fucking head cut off. It's the same thing going on now. It's just a spiritual warfare now. All right. We here in the United Snakes of America, and we're in captivity. And we're in a captivity that's never been seen before. We're in captivity through a systematic captivity, not a physical bondage, not chains. We're financially bound. We're free to move about, do what we want to do, right? Somewhat. But you can only do what you can pay for, so they make sure you can't pay for anything. They keep you limited with resources and finances. They keep you limited, redlining you in your neighborhoods and where you can go. All right. They make sure to remove certain programs from certain areas to keep the crime rate high. And then they put these damn Gestapo agents known as the police, the Popo, 5-0, whatever region you from. We call them one time where I'm at. They put them in our neighborhoods, you know, to keep us down. All right. So now that we know what's going on, what ended up happening to all that? What ended up happening? Well, whatever the Most High does, he sees it through. Y'all want to see how the story ends? Let's go to Ezra chapter 6, starting at verse 1. Now King Darius is on the throne. What is that, 4 kings later? 3 kings later, 3 or 4. Ezra 6 and 1. Then Darius the king made a decree, and search was made in the house of the rolls where the treasures were laid up in Babylon. And there was found at Achametha in the palace that is in the province of the Medes a roll, and therein was a record that's written. See, the kings have to search things out. Okay? That's the king's job, to search things out to make sure that what he's doing is right. Okay? In the first year of Cyrus the king, the same Cyrus the king made a decree concerning the house of God, the house of the powers at Jerusalem. Let the house be builded, the place where they offered sacrifices, and let the foundations thereof be strongly laid. The height thereof 60 cubits, and the breadth thereof 60 cubits, with 3 rows of great stones, and a row of new timber, and let the expenses be given out of the king's house. So he's going to pay for it. And also let the golden and silver vessels of the house of the power, which Nebuchadnezzar took forth out of the temple which is at Jerusalem, and brought unto Babylon, be restored, and brought again unto the temple which is at Jerusalem, every one to his place, and placed them in the house of the power. So he's following the same regiment that Cyrus did. See there? Most High rose up another one to do the same thing. Verse 6. Now therefore, Tatnai, governor beyond the river, Shetharboznai, and your companions, the Arphaxites, which are beyond the river, be ye far from thence. Let the work of this house of the power alone. He said, leave them alone. Again. Let the governor of the Jews and the elders of the Jews build this house of power in his place. Verse 8. Moreover, I make a decree, what ye shall do to the elders of these Jews for the building of this house of the power, that of the king's goods, even of the tribute beyond the river, forthwith expenses be given unto these men, that they be not hindered. Whatever we wanted, we got. And that which they have need of, both young bullocks and rams and lambs, for the burnt offerings of the power of heaven, wheat, salt, wine, oil, according to the appointment of the priests which are at Jerusalem, let it be given them, day by day, without fail. Now we got supply, right? That they may offer sacrifices of sweet savors unto the power of heaven, and pray for the life of the king and of his sons. Also I have made a decree that whosoever shall alter this word, let timber be pulled down from his house, and being set up, let him be hanged thereon, and let his house be made a dunghill for this. So he said, fuck with this decree again. Whoever come running, they're gonna be hung. Ain't gonna happen again. And the Lord, and the power that have caused his name to dwell there, destroy all kings and people that shall put to their hand to alter and to destroy the house of the power which is at Jerusalem. I, Darius, have made a decree. Let it be done with speed. He like, get to it. Verse 13. Then Tatnai, governor on this side of the river, Shetharboznai, and their companions, according to that which Darius the king had sent, so they did speedily. He said, hurry up, goddammit. Verse 14. And the elders of the Jews builded, and they prospered through the prophesying of Haggai the prophet and Zechariah the son of Iddo, and they built it and finished it. Did y'all hear that? It's finished. According to the commandment of the power of Israel, and according to the commandment of Cyrus and Darius and Artaxerxes, king of Persia. Verse 15. And this house was finished on the 3rd day of the month, Adar, which was in the 6th year of the reign of Darius the king. Verse 16. And the children of Israel, the priests and the Levites, and the rest of the children of the captivity, kept the dedication of this house of the power with joy. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. They didn't stop shit. So, what does that mean for us? That's what I tell y'all. All gas, no brakes. We can't fail if we don't quit. We keep pressing, we keep pushing. We don't stop. We don't. I don't care who come against us, what they say, how they do it. They try to find a punk ass way to shut this channel down. I'm gonna just start another one. I ain't going nowhere. Alright? And neither are you. You're gonna stay right here. We are family. Alright? We are the family of the Most High, the real family. All these other clowns running around here, man, they fucking imposters. Most High don't recognize them, and he ain't got a goddamn thing to do with them. Because they don't do what he said to do. They don't follow him, man. That's why they mad at us. And that's why they're trying to shut us down. The heathens and the wicked people from our nation. These wicked niggas, alright? So, this ain't nothing new. But guess what? We will complete our task. I can promise you that. Everybody on board, Rod of Iron? We're going to continue to press and push this line. Alright? So, the comment boards will remain open. I'll never shut them down. Ever. That's how we communicate. That's how we get to know one another. That's how we get to vent. That's how we get to ask questions. That's how we get to say whatever we want to say, man. Good or bad. That's what it's there for. If you feel a certain way, even if it's about me, say it. You know? I ain't gonna be liked by everybody, and that's cool. I'm okay with that. But you should have the freedom to be able to express that. The comment boards will remain open, period. As far as Rod of Iron Ultra, it's intact, and that's the way it's gonna remain. We won't be back over there till probably late July, early August. Alright, then I got plans for that too. But for right now, we're gonna continue to build Austere. Alright? So, just remember, this ain't nothing new. Alright? And you can't take something from somebody if they ain't holding something. Alright? And we holding a lot here. Matter of fact, we holding the whole motherfucking bag. Trust me, we are. Alright? Still working on the bomb. I know what y'all thinking. Hey, Brother Matt, man, what about the bomb? What about the bomb? Hey, I'm working on it. That's all I can tell you. Got another video coming right after this one, y'all. Stay tuned. Quickly prepare for it. This is Brother Matt, alright? With another one. Okay? Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All praises due. Stay tuned, don't go away. It's coming right after this one. Shalom.